The next step is we are going to have to shorten the anchor bar that comes with the package. So as you can see here, the threaded section is quite long. However, if placed in the rail, you can see this little bit of an extra edge sticking out. So we're going to remove that by marking the excess length, putting it in a vise. So as you can see there, I'm also very carefully just putting paper around it while placed in the vise to prevent any kind of damage to it. And depending on what tool you want to use, we just cut off that extra portion. So as you can see here, it is nice, snug, and no threading sticking out past the rail. So up next is the most important and also the most precarious part of the fitment. To get the parts level with the gas tube and the dust cover and the receiver. Okay, so now I've clamped it down onto the rifle. So as you can see, this is a bit of a precarious configuration, but it definitely works. So I've got a half a rail. This is from a piece that I scrapped a while ago, but you can use the full rail. However, just obviously be wary not to put too much pressure to it, because it can actually slightly warp it when you clamp it down, and when you screw it in afterwards it won't. Okay, so just as an indicator, as you can see, I've glued this into place, and now I've placed the dust cover. The rifle's been reassembled very gingerly, if I may add, and with that we can put in the anchor bar. Just make sure there's a... Okay, so now everything's been glued into place. So the next step for me would be to actually go and, just very carefully remove the rails. Okay, so just to show here, this has been welded, and I removed all the burrs. Okay, so just to show, as you can see here, this part's been very nicely sandblasted. It's all a uniform color, to put it that way, but okay, that's because it's exposed metal. But I'm going to parkerize these, but as you can see, very nicely sandblasted, and hopefully this will come out a very nice dark gray. Okay, so I'm about to put a set into the parkerizing solution. As you can see there, yes, nice and broiling. I'll put that in just now. Just there's the pot of boiling water to clean it off with afterwards, and yeah, here it is heating up in my air fryer. Let's see here, yes, it actually looks fresh. Awesome. Right, just to show, I put it in there and it's broiling quite well. So I'll give it a few minutes to finish up and let's check it again just now. Okay, so the gas tube's still cooking, but I've cleaned off the dust cover in some nice hot boiling water. It seems to be pretty dry, so I'm going to oil it now with good old-fashioned WD-40. Okay, so just to show both parts have been sprayed, uh, just going to give it about a day for all the oil to draw in. So obviously it's quite wet right now, so you won't be able to see it, but yeah, as you can see, the TIG welder, the welding rod they used is stainless steel. So that's why that hasn't been coated. But I mean, it doesn't matter, it's going to be on the inside of the pick rail. So hopefully very shortly I'll assemble it and we'll be able to see the final product.